California's governor signed a bill aiming to address the issue of black women dying in childbirth at a disproportionately high rate compared to their white peers. The legislation will require hospitals and clinics in the state to implement implicit bias training for all healthcare providers working in perinatal services.
Well, look at what happens. Black women don't get contract breast cancers as much as their white counterparts, but they die of it. That's racial bias.
Yeah.
They oftentimes are seen to be more impervious to pain, so they're given less. The best thing that racism in the medical profession did to us, because they hate we missed the opioid crisis.
The whole thing.
We set this one out. Oh, sickle cell's ravaging us. But I'm telling you right now.
We're looking at all the white folks like, what kind of pill is that, bro?
Right.
That. We finally got some good news.
The kind they don't let you get at your pharmacist.
No, but I think this is a good thing because it has been such a misunderstanding in the medical field that black women do not die during childbirth and that we don't go through pain. We saw this with Serena Williams when she talked about, something is wrong, and they would not listen to her. And I think this is a good step in the right direction.
I think, and if you look at the baseline for the medical profession, it's all white males. So you know,
come on, bro.
But I'm proud of. Even though it's California, I think the homeless crisis is horrible. I think that we're overtaxed. I think that we do some things that I am not proud of. I love some of the I love the fact that college athletes can now profit off their likeness. I love the fact that the things like that they've abolished the bail system here.
The emissions.
But they're trying to be like. It's almost like we don't belong in the same space as some of these other people.
As the water level on hell rises, California proves to be the iceberg.
Right. It's like they're trying to do the things that really, like the parole system, the bail system. They don't have the private prison system they're dealing with that. So I'm very proud of that, and I think you have places that just we're the Jetsons and they're trying to be the Flintstones, except the Flintstones are in charge. Imagine the Flintstones trying to tell you how to look into the future.
Yeah.
You just got the ribs off your car. Your ribs turned over.
You stop your car with your feet.
Come
you know
on,
what
man.
my car sounds like?
Right. So
you telling me?
I'm proud of stuff like that. And to pretend as if there aren't biases that affect women of color in a different way. Is folly. So I'm glad that they're doing it.
Yeah.
Well, 2 new studies suggest dog owners live longer than people.
I bet.
The study also reveals older people with dogs are a third less likely to die after a heart attack. Loneliness plays a role to the detriment of older people, not only hindering them from living happy lives, but often actually increasing their risks of death and chronic illnesses.
And I bet there's a selfish reason.
Of course.
The reason is you got something that loves you generally unconditionally.
Yes.
Yeah.
It don't never go, I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
It ain't, what about me?
Right.
Yeah.
Plus, they know when you're sick and they take care of you. They
Right.
cuddle up next to you.
They don't gauge their love for you by your accomplishments.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I think it's really more selfish.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
It's just selfish.
All they do is pee on your carpet
Right.
for you.
Every once
Every
in a
now
while.
and then.
That's it.
All that night.
Yeah.
Listen, I peed on your carpet. Did you hear that? All that bullshit I heard from you?
Right.
And you can't clean this up.
My cousin got ran over by a Panera Bread truck.
Oh my God.
I wonder are doggy vegans just as annoying as the other
There's
ones?
No, there ain't no
such
doggy
thing as a
vegan.
doggy
Yeah,
vegan.
exactly. Yeah.
Well, no, there are people that have
Right.
their dogs on vegan.
Got that
Yeah.
impossible
Yeah.
elbow.
But it's not good for them.
It's
Like,
not good for
yeah,
them.
I read a study and shit like dogs that are on like vegan diets, like they die much faster. It's not
Yes.
good.
Right.
It's not good for them.
Right.
At
So
all.
that's what I don't get.
Well,
So,
look at a dog's makeup. It has short intestines and sharp teeth. That way it can chew meat, get it in them, get the nutrients, and it gets out before it putrefies. We have flat teeth and long intestines.
what are these? Just
These are
eating
for
meat
apples.
sometime?
These are for apples. They're not for meat.
Oh, shut
Oh,
up.
shut
man.
up. Did you say they're for
Shut
apples?
They're for sharp fruits. Okay. If you are a natural
What's
meat
the,
eater,
it's their incisors, right?
yeah, they're incisors.
Okay,
Yes.
incisors, yeah.
But you only have
what do you
two.
do with I know, but incisors cut. They don't cut apples.
If you only have 2 bullets, are you ready for the military?
No, what I do is don't miss. Well, I'll wait till I see the whites of their eyes. That's what I do.
So, a health and beauty spa in Israel has added a snake massage to their list of services. During the massage, they place large snakes on your body, allowing it to slither up and down your back and even on your face. The snakes are non-venomous, and size is determined by the type of massage you want. Larger snakes are used for tension massage, while smaller snakes are used for lighter massages and tend to create a fluttering effect.
Well, all I want to know is if the police gonna bust the place this time.
Right.
That doesn't.
That's disgusting.
That's in Thailand.
It's in Israel.
Israel.
Yeah.
Really? I can't imagine
And then when
that.
they're finished, they actually wash the snakes and dry them off and let them slither away.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
Listen, I'm used to dealing with snakes. I have an agent and a manager, but I'm just saying, in general, that doesn't really seem that appealing to
But
me.
how could you relax
I ain't
if you
doing
know
that.
there's a snake on your back?
I think Tyler told us a story about there was this girl. She lived, I guess, in the Inland Empire, and
Oh, yeah. I know this.
her snake stopped eating. The python stopped eating.
Yeah.
And she couldn't get it to eat. So one morning it laid next to her and it was cold. And she called the vet and she had told him the snake wouldn't eat, and now she don't know if he's dead. He's laying next to her. He said, "Get out immediately. He's starving himself to get ready to eat your ass." He's that's what the story was, man.
Yeah.
But so he was supposed to. He's like, yeah, you a vegan, huh?
Measure her up real nice.
It's like you come in and your
Yeah.
dog going.
No, that's what they do. Like with snakes, like most animals, they're not tame. Like what they are is like sated. It's like the second they get hungry, they start like sizing you up. Like when they cuddle, like if a lion, like if it cuddles next to you, it's just trying to like see how it can attack you.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like the regular agents and managers.
Sure.
Then there's that.